I hate passwords, don't you? But websites keep asking us for them. We are starting to see a new option on some websites. For example, if I go to Yahoo and click Sign In, I have the option to log in with an account I already have at Facebook or Google. If I simply click a button, I would be logged into Yahoo if I had already set up an account. But it's hard to remember which of these buttons I'm supposed to use, whether I'm supposed to log in with a password, or need to create an account, or have some other trouble accessing my account. Or worse, one of my kids might have logged into Facebook or Google on this computer while I was away, and then if I clicked one of those buttons, something embarrassing could happen to both of us. So I'm going to show you some technology that exists today to help with this, and websites can start using now. Let's say I wanted to visit my company's 401k provider for the first time. I would type the URL of that site, and what I would immediately see is a single page with both the information about the site and a list of accounts that my browser remembers are frequently used on this computer. That list does, though, include my daughter, who keeps bugging me for her own computer. I would simply click my account, which for me is the @google.com address with my work photo, and then I am going to be signed in. Or imagine I read about a new online gaming site, and I typed the URL of the site to check it out. I would again immediately see a page with both information about the site and a list of my accounts. I would simply click my personal account, which for me is my Gmail address. However, if you look closely, you'll notice it says Facebook because that is an identity provider supported by this site. But in any case, I simply click my personal photo, and in a moment I am signed in. Now that is easy to use. Now let's say there is a third website that I use for work, and that I've been logged into it for years with a password. When I go to that site, I have to sign in, and then I see the ugly login box we're all used to. So normally I would type my work email address and my password. However, with some very small changes by that site, they could update their homepage and their sign-in experience. So let's see what it would look like if we went to the new version of their homepage. Well, now I immediately see my list of accounts, and I can click the one for my work account. Well, I'm still asked for my password, so I didn't get everything I want, but it is still an improvement. I didn't have to decide whether to click a sign in or sign up button because it knew my email was already registered, and my email address, potentially password, was already pre-filled. So that already saved a bunch of steps. And if this were a mobile device, I'd be happy anytime I could avoid all that clicking and typing and page loading. But now, let's go back to that site a third time. Let's imagine this website is ready to get out of the password business. It has implemented some technologies like OpenID, which are supported by vendors who are part of the OpenID Foundation. So let's see what it would be like in that version of their homepage. Well, again, I see exactly the same list of accounts and the information on the site. However, if I click my work picture, then it uses an identity provider, and boom, I am immediately logged into my existing account at the site. Now that is sweet. Notice in these last two cases I did the same thing. I just clicked my picture. At one point I was asked for my password, and in the other case my password invisibly went away. And hopefully over time, all passwords will invisibly go away. This user experience is called an account chooser, and is a project of the OpenID Foundation. Companies like Google are already integrating an account chooser into their login flow. The OpenID Foundation will soon be formally launching this service on accountchooser.com, along with simple instructions for how website owners can integrate with it, as well as pointers to products and open source toolkits that can help the website when they're ready to get out of the password business and leave it to the few websites with much larger security teams who have more complex protection against hackers. If you're a real techie and want to play with it now, head over to accountchooser.com and read more about it. Thank you.